sounds so good. Hey guys, today we have a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon 392 and I'm not gonna say anything, just listen to this. This is what insanity sounds like. So, Wrangler 392, what's going on here? Jeep put a good old 6.4 liter HEMI under the hood of the Wrangler and made one of the most fun off-roaders on the market. Oh, that sounds so good. And it's fun to drive. It's super floaty and soft, but it gives that fun factor. And shockingly, as we take a couple of those corners a little bit more aggressively, definitely not the way we should in a 5,200-pound Wrangler, it stays okay. It doesn't want to kill you, it doesn't want to flip over. Obviously, when you turn the steering wheel, you go 5 degrees left to right. Nothing's gonna happen. The car doesn't change the direction of travel, but that's okay because this car is also made for off-roading and it really excels at it. So today we're working with a Wrangler Rubicon 392 Final Edition. It's going to be a Final Edition for 2025 model year. I don't know exactly why it's called that way, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, but I'm guessing it's because this motor, this good old pushrod HEMI, is unfortunately going away. As a matter of fact, this Wrangler is the last Stellantis product that can still be purchased with this engine. So it's an end of the era. Obviously, we're gonna get it replaced with the new straight 6. I've driven it in the Grand Wagoneer and it's fine. It has a nice power delivery, but I mean, come on. Nothing compares to this. Now, obviously, just like in other Stellantis products, this engine was paired to an 8-speed ZF 8 HP unit. Obviously, the shifts are very crisp, very nice and smooth when they need to be. My only complaint would be the manual mode. There's a little bit of a delay. Let's see, I'm in 3rd, 4th, and there's a good second delay. I don't know why they did it, maybe to protect the transmission from reckless people. Haven't noticed that in other applications of this trans. Like I said, maybe it's just a matter of software. Well, it is a matter of the software that Stellantis used, but maybe it's how Jeep wanted to have it programmed. In the 392 Final Edition, we also get a winch that can pull up to 8,000 pounds. We get a 1/2 inch suspension lift, which means the ground clearance now is 11.6 inches, and we get 35-inch off-road tires. Living with this for the past couple of days has been amazing. The Wrangler JL generation Wrangler is pretty comfortable. It's a nice vehicle to live with. Not as bad as previous gen, which was a little bit more raw, a little bit more hardcore. This feels more civilized, while obviously still retaining its off-road roots. When you get on a highway, obviously there's going to be a lot of wind noise, a lot of NVH, but it's not as bad as it was in older Wranglers. And my wife and I took a trip to PA. It was around 200 miles and we didn't complain whatsoever. The seats are nice and comfy, they have a lot of padding. They are now electrically adjust, which is new for the JL generation. And the car overall offers all the comfort amenities you expect from a modern vehicle. You have great technology, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, rear parking sensors. It would be nice to have front parking sensors because of the way the hood is designed. Obviously, one can argue that it's pointless when you go off-roading. You can always disable them, and Jeep knows that. It's easily accessible from here. We get good technology. The new Uconnect system, based on Android Automotive, works great with the Rubicon or Wrangler in general. You get access to off-road pages, which give you some specific details about what's happening with the vehicle right now. You can look at the steering angle, check your transfer cases, front and rear axle lockers, which obviously are controlled over here. You can also disconnect the sway bar for better wheel travel. I mean, what else do you need? The cabin is also a pretty nice space to be at. There isn't plenty of storage, but you get what you need. You have decent sized glove box, okay center console. Obviously, this being a Jeep, then having removable doors, you don't have any door pockets. You have nets where you can, you know, put some small items in, but that's totally okay. We all know what purpose this thing serves. You wanna take the roof off, take your doors off, rear quarter panels, and hang out with your friends, listen to some classic rock, and just enjoy nature, enjoy life, as I am right now. As you guys might know, this is not necessarily my type of vehicle. I like things like a Miata, I like BRZs, 86s, S2000s, but this also makes me feel connected to the road, to the vehicle in a different way. It's not the same thing as in the vehicles that I just mentioned, but as an enthusiast, I have a deep appreciation in what Jeep did with this thing, that it's just badass, it has its following, and what else can I say? I'm gonna tell more things about the Wrangler 392 in my full review. You'll probably find a link to it up in the corner. In the meantime, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.